Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about edible wafer paper butterflies specifically, but just edible wafer paper in general. Up until last month, I sold physical products. Last month I decided not to do that anymore because I just had it with the printers. Edible ink printers are very difficult to deal with. And unless you use them a lot every day, then they just get clogged up really fast because they don't have the same chemicals that keep the ink flowing through normal ink because it's food coloring and you can't do that. All right, so this is an example of one of the butterflies that I made. I want you to see how thin this is. Okay, wafer paper is very thin. It's not real paper. It's basically a sheet of potato starch that's been slurried out and then it dries. It looks like paper, but it's not. It dissolves. You can eat it. All that's in it is potato starch, vegetable oil, and water in general. Sometimes people put other things in it, like flavorings and that kind of thing. Usually not, though. Usually that's not something that is in wafer paper. So I would just assume that it's potato starch. But it's very thin and it's flexible. And you can put this is unprinted. This side is unprinted. This side is printed. Okay, so you can put these on the cupcakes or cakes. They look nice and everything, and you can eat them if you make them. All right, now this is what I'm saying. I'm sure that you all have seen, oops, let me turn this around. I'm sure that you've seen this style of edible wafer paper butterfly being advertised on different sites like Etsy. A lot of people sell these because they get them on Amazon and then they resell them. Okay, so I want to show you the difference between, remember how thin this one is and very flexible, and then I bought some of these because I was curious because I saw people on Etsy selling them saying that they're handmade, which they're not, but that's okay. On Etsy, you can buy and resell supplies. Technically, this is a supply. But see, these are I printed these and cut these out by hand. So I made this myself. I know that food coloring is in them. I know it's wafer paper. I know that it's edible, and I cut them out by hand so I can control the size, I can control the print and the whole thing. This is one of the brands that I bought on Amazon that a lot of people on Etsy sell this. And if you go look, you can find multiple shops selling these. They have the same cover photo, the whole thing. This is really thick. And I don't know, I mean, just looking at this, you can see, I'm trying to kind of show you the difference. See how thick that is compared to the other one? This is not, oops, see, I just bent it and it cracked. This is not flexible at all. Okay. Now, I did test it and these do dissolve. And it says that they're wafer paper. It's some kind of wafer paper that I have never encountered, and it could be wafer paper card, which is a little thicker. It's like a double thickness of wafer paper. But that's not what the wafer paper card that I have looks like or feels like. This is very slick. I'll see if I can get a shine off this. No, there's no reflection. Well, there's a slight reflection. It's very slick, like it's been coated with something. And the front, you can see it better on the front because of the reflection. It's very flat and it's very slick. And wafer paper has a slight texture to it. So this is some kind of weird wafer paper that had never seen before. I'm assuming that it's edible. I'm assuming that it's wafer paper and it does dissolve. So that's okay. I can't vouch for the ink. Okay. Now these are made in China. All the ones on Amazon that I've seen so far are made in China. And with China mass production, I don't see how they could be using real food coloring. My suspicion is that this might be food coloring, but it could be real ink. I don't know. The thing though, this is unprinted. Okay, so should you use these on cakes? Sure, why not? You can use these on cakes. I just would be aware that number one, these are really small. They look a lot bigger in the pictures. Like just for comparison, this is one of the smaller ones that I did, and this is, they're similar, but this is a lot smaller than you might think. And I did see that in the reviews. People said these were smaller than I thought. It's like, yeah, well, um, they're obviously just stamped out with some kind of a die cut machine. They all look exactly alike. I cut mine out by hand. So there are quality differences. Are they safe to use? Yeah. I would not eat these though. Because mass production, it's hard to use the printers. Like I said, the food coloring ink doesn't work all that well consistently, and you have to stop and mess around with them a lot. I can't see that happening in a Chinese factory. So I would not eat these, but I think they're safe to use on food if you just put this part on it, like the unprinted part. You put plastic picks in cupcakes. People put wood or like paper overlays and stuff. It's fine. Just don't eat them. Okay. I would say that they're probably safe for use, but I would not eat them myself. It's not, is it going to kill you if you eat one? No, it's fine. but I would not eat them. Just because. Okay, now the other brand, and this brand, I will not tell you what brand it is. I will wave this around very quickly. This is the brand that stole a lot of my listing photos on Amazon. I will put that video up next. So they are advertising things that they don't sell. And the reviews on those say things like, oh, I didn't get what I ordered. This doesn't look anything like the pictures. Like, yeah, because they steal the pictures. Okay, but anyway, so I bought some of these because I wanted to see what my, image thieves are selling. And it does look like it's wafer paper. It's as thin as the stuff that I use. It does melt. It does have a texture on the back. This is different. This has the normal wafer paper texture, but the ink is really bright. And again, I'm not sure that this is food coloring. Okay, it says it is on the label. The label says it's food. Well, does it say it's food coloring? Let me see. It says potato starch, water, vegetable oil, strawberry flavor, vanilla flavor, and then sweeteners. It doesn't say anything about the inks. Okay, so that's clue number one. I don't know. These inks are very bright, and they're not food coloring-ish to me personally. I can't say for sure, but I would not eat these either. Okay, but this side is not printed. They're fine to use on cakes as long as you don't eat them. This is not a big problem. People use gum paste flowers all the time on cakes. You should not eat those. Okay, you can. And if you do eat one of these, it's not a big deal. It's so what, I mean, how many kids have sucked on pens and lived to tell the tale, right? So even if this isn't food coloring and it's just regular printer ink, it's not going to kill you if you eat one. It's not a big deal. But better not to do it. Okay. So, and also these are also very small. I bought the pack. These are very small. Considering, like, compared to the ones that I made, they're a lot smaller than you think they're going to be. So just check the measurements very carefully if you're buying these online anywhere, because if people are buying them and reselling them, they're not going to be able to size them up or down. If they are just buying them, if you're buying them directly from Amazon, I will put Amazon link. It's fine to buy them on Amazon. They're cheap. Take them off the cake before you serve them. That's fine. Take them off. Well, see, if you put them on cupcakes, that's the thing, because people will take them. Just tell people don't eat them. Just say they don't taste very good. Don't eat them. It's not a big deal. And if you're serving a kid, take the butterfly off. Okay. You can also make butterflies out of chocolate. That's a lot. That's a lot tastier. Um, and that's basically it. But I will say, actually, the one thing that is good about the thicker ones is that you can paint the tips of these with an edible gold paint. Again, edible. But if you're not going to, like, if you're going to be the one that serves the cake, you can take all of these off the cake. So you can use a gold dust that's like non-toxic and not necessarily labeled edible, as long as you take them off and don't serve them to people, because the back of these is not printed. So it's just clear, it's free of inks, not a problem. Um, so yeah, would I use these on cakes? Sure, why not? I would not serve them to people because I don't know what's in them. But it's not that eating one is going to hurt you unless you're allergic. See, this is the thing. I don't know what people are allergic to. I don't know what's going to set people off. And if eating something that is not on these, okay, on this one, there's no listing of what's in it at all. On this one, it just looks like the wafer paper ingredients. So you have to be careful if you're sensitive to things like that. But as long as you're not serving them and giving them to people to eat, they're perfectly fine to use. Not a problem. They're just smaller than you would think. And that's the main thing. And you're not going to be able to get as much of an assortment of designs because people are just buying them and reselling them. So go directly to Amazon and check them out. I put the links in the description. Um, there's no reason to pay someone an extra fee just so they can order them for you. You can get them directly from the manufacturer. Okay, leave me any questions and I will talk to you later.